Hello. How are we all doing? And there's so many of you already. So hi Ash, thank you so much for the wonderful stream name. Clever as always. Hi Zildor. Also realised I used your real name. I wasn't sure if you were comfy with that. Hi Azzy. Hi Ben. Hi Stickler. Hi Misty. Gee, you're all here. And as Ben said, no mic problems. I am ready this stream. I am so prepared. Audio, tested. Toilet, gone. Throat, lubricated. I'm ready for this stream. I've even got all my little chests of any sort of things that we might need, so I don't need to keep going back to my storage area. I'm ready. I was born ready, I tell you. This area, however, it's not so ready. It's exactly how it was from months ago. And all that we're doing is just creating kind of a bushwalk. So close to me, there's this very off-brand, yes, thank you. Very close to me is this place called the Bunya Mountains, and it's such a beautiful place. And they have these enormous trees. Throat's not lubricated enough. I choked on that word a bit. Enormous trees. They reach the sky. And yeah, I want to do something similar here. And it's going to go all the way along around here. Big trees, long leaves. You boys already on it. It's going to go all the way along here and hopefully merge nicely into Franklin's area, which I'm hoping, I still haven't got the vision for it yet, but I want it to be like an industrial mix with naturey type thing. So I want a nice sort of transition. It may not happen. That's what I would like. So no preparations been done. This is what was here before, which is just a little walk kind of in there. Just it was a desire path because I kept cutting across there to get to the bush devils instead of going the nice easy way through the orchard. So unfortunately, I have all of this here because whenever I chop down these trees and the blackwoods over there, they always drop a ton of beehives, which I'm not upset about. What I am upset about is that the physics have changed and you can't stack them on a motorbike. So I'm hoping, I've bought a ute. This is my first time using a ute 100% because I want to try and move all of these in the one go. It's not looking good because it's not. Let's drive him. Drive. Oh, that is looking good. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty stiff to drive, but that's fine because it carries everything. If this doesn't go, hold on. This is a new physics, is that if you're running, it launches it. Just like that. I hope that didn't drop anything. No, we're fine. I don't want to do that to the beehives because they'll break. Bloody stick shift. Yeah, that's it. So, okay. And we can get them all up here and move them all out of the way all at once. I can't believe. This doesn't look like a big thing. It was. That amber's fallen. It's fine. Back here. I'm proving to you all that I got my license out of a cereal box. Let's just get it out of the way. We can park him in here. There we go. Out of the way. That's been such a thorn in my side for so long because I've just left it there. Because I'm like, I'm not doing it all one by one. That's insane. That's madness. Yeah, it's not on. Not round here, partner. So let's start. I've got the new trees and I have the jacaranda, and these I want to sprinkle in a little bit here and there. I think we'll start with the pine cone and the gum. This is Sparta. And all it is all I'm going to do, I think, for the big ones, I'm just going to sprinkle them around, make them enormous, and see what space we're left with afterwards. I am concerned because, as he said, she did some testing, and the area for the fertilizer to make them big is quite big. And that it doesn't, if you plant, the way to make them big is you have to bury fertilizer, which is a cool, neat little trick. But that fertilizer kind of stays. It doesn't go after the big tree's big. It stays. Well, it should be a 5x5 area now. Okay. That's good. That's not so big. It's still pretty big. The good part about that I'm not too upset about, you think it has been fixed. I haven't updated to the latest testing thing, and I realize that because I know the silo's been fixed, so you can just like one-click it now, which is great because I risked my mouse's life every single time I fed those animals. But yeah, it stays. That's what gets me. But we've got the black wood, which doesn't grow, so we can use that. So I don't want to use too much of the same tree. So we're just going to use the pine cone to start with, dragging it along. And we'll stop here because I need to work out how to connect this. I'm thinking a nice little bridge. She is. She's good quality. Absolutely, always going the extra mile. So let's go here. Chuck that. That's going to go enormous. The whole part of it is to feel small. Again, if you've got mouse problems, I feel bad for your son. I've got 99 problems, and my auto clicker selected them so fast. Must be nice. I was clicking before to feed the animals, just doing, a little bit of chores before I started. Again, that preparedness. Won't see it again, folks. And my partner was in the same room as me. Oh, he was giving me such a, not a dirty look, but a, are you serious look? Because I was just like, it was like that, if you heard it, but on my mouse. It was not calm, quite frantic. I need to update so that can be fixed. You were trying to read. Yeah. Sorry for disturbing your reading while in my office. Must have been awful for you to sit next to my chair trying to read. We can chat offline. I could potentially make you something that'll auto-click funerals. To be fair, like, that would be pretty cool, but he's fixed it now. So, yes. I'm very excited. Very, very happy to see that. If only we could get corner ramps. That's the dream. I don't know, because there's so much stuff here, I don't know where I've planted everything. All right, that can go there. So if we grow these big, that shouldn't be too bad, right? That's not too bad. Over here. Like, that'll make you feel kind of like you're walking in a forest. I think. Let's plant these. Let's get some fertilizer. So prepared, I don't remember where I put it. And this is great, I tell you, because now that all that animal factory setup thing going, words, but yeah, now that all the animals are set up and that's all good to go, I have so much poop, it's great. will that do both of those? So, and you can use the poop for the fertilizer, and I can make 50 fertilizer a night, not to brag, but I can. And I got to tell you, that's a lot of poop, which is good because I neglect the hell out of my animals. I feel real bad, but it's something. It's always covered in poo whenever I go there. Here we go, up some over here. Oh, it's tricky. I want to go crazy, but I don't want to go like crazy, like too crazy. Just enough to feel small. I'm just a little bean and I want to feel small. Okay. And that didn't grow. Let's try that again. There we go. Sorry, didn't bury. And yeah, I'm just a small little bean. I think what would be good actually is if we could have a waterfall here or something coming down here. We can have a little seating area. Do we think that'll be nice? Like just a little alcove there. I think that might be nice. We could probably, if we connect these two bits of land, right? If we connect that two bits of land, we can have a waterfall coming down this side with a little seating area, and we can have a waterfall coming down this side. Yeah, I think I'll like that. You think it'll look awesome? Stop it. Okay. And a little bit more over here. Just making some free money. Oh, my word. There we go. I'm a bit reluctant to get rid of this. This brings in so much money. It's so many dinks. I'm going to do that, I think. I am going to print this across. Actually, wait, bear with me one moment because I have something very exciting. So we are going to go to the storage area. First, we're going to go over to Franklin's because I did something and I realized something as I was doing my little chores. And it's very exciting for me. It's the first one. So for those of you who haven't been around a while, this island, with the exception of that area there, this island is vanilla. I don't use dev commands here. So everything's grinded for. And I got to tell you, I have enough. Ooh, I need to get some money out. I have enough for this. I don't have enough for this. Oh, I didn't realize it took shards. Never mind. It's fine. Wow, it's a good thing I didn't get my hopes up right then and there. Boy, that would have been unfortunate. Oh no. I'm fine. But admittedly, okay, so that's like 2 mine runs away. If I get lucky. We were so close. So close. I can't believe I have the Baconium bars, but not the shards. That's it. Game over. Unreal. Again, have we expected any differently? Certainly not round here. Actually, I think I near shocked you all when I was prepared. So that little bit was just to reassure you that actually it's still me. It's not an imposter. The audacity of me to hope. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I should have known. I should have known better. I don't want to go too close in, but I don't want it to look silly either. Are we going to pull it from here? Or would that look strange? Yes, you're right. Don't let my printer break. Bloody last stream cost me a printer too. I think what I'll do is I'm going to bring this out, this waterfall out, and it's going to come down here. So these rocks are going to go, and it's going to come down into here. Oh, my word. Thank you so much for still checking. I heaps appreciate that. It will be interesting to see, I think. Because that 5x5 is still a big area for it to stay permanently. I think we'll bring the water down here, and we'll also bring it down here. And this is all like gonna feed out, I think. So a little bit of a hint of a waterfall there. And then we'll have another hint of a waterfall here. And that's pretty Bunya Mountain-y anyway. It's got like tons of little watery bits, being a rainforest and all that. So that will come down there and there. And it looks too thin here. So let's build it up here. Again, we can't go too crazy. We'll go here and here. I'm happy to get rid of those two. And it'll come down just like a little pond. Nothing too crazy. I wish I hadn't planted these just yet. So let's... Oh, in hindsight, what I should have done was brought in some of that natural water so that we can plant stuff in here. I'm wondering if I can let's just move this stuff real quick, and we might be able to. I don't feel creative at all. I feel like this is basic. I feel like everybody does waterfalls, but it's okay because they're actually also really pretty. You can never go wrong with a waterfall. And I'm also really grateful because my mind is fried today. It has been a massive day of traveling and doing things and activities. Let's bring that. I want that and that. That one can stay. I'm happy for that one to stay. But I do still want to plant the tree there. Plant that there and have them big is what I want. But I am very creative. Listen. I disagree. And since I have the microphone, it's my opinion that counts. I appreciate it though. Thank you. I can't deal with compliments. Did I lose? I feel like I lost dirt. Oh, did I lose dirt doing that little activity there? I feel like I did. I'll just print. We have text, so all those who disagree yell Vegemite. It is said Vegemite, just for the non-Australians. And that will come out here and here and come into the water there. I think that's how it's going to work. I like that I couldn't let it end there. I had to go, well, I can't have any of y'all walking around saying Vegemite and then when somebody calls you out on it being like, where did you hear that? I was, oh, the Romanora fellow. They'll be like, she's an idiot. And like, yeah, but for so many other reasons. Men at work were wrong. It's because, and it does my head in for like the Yosemite. I always feel like saying Yosemite. Just to hear someone say Yosemite wrong. Thank you, I'm here all day. My streams are a place for learning. Yeah, but like it's learning in a way that's like a cautionary tale, you know? That's how you're learning today. It can come out there as well. That's not going to look too bad, I think. And I think, you know what we need? A big ass tree right there. There's going to be a pine cone one. I had a classmate say, I'm going to say leopard once, and now I say it the same in my head by default. That reminds me of that Key and Peele skit, like Jake Quellen stuff. So we had a friend and his name was Jake, and after that little skit we all called him Jake, and I can't say his name right now. It sticks, and there's so many Vines really bad for it, and TikToks. If I hear something said a certain way in that, I can't not say it like that, and then I'll, you know, talk to people who have lives and personalities outside of the stuff they consume in media, and I'll say that, and they'll be like, what? And I'm like, oh, it's a TikTok, don't worry about it. And they look at me like I'm, you know, like I'm a fool. It's like, it's a thing, you know? You wouldn't get it. That's going to be small. I want to make these big and see how much space I'm going to have in the meantime. Like, see how much space I've got to work with, because we still got flowers and we still got lighting, because it's like it's a park, right? It's a national park, so you know people are going to be, oh, bury him, so close, bury him. I'm lucky there isn't a police station yet. So with that in mind, I might quickly, I'm going to need some pearls. I realised I don't have any pearls, and we're going to need that for the waterfalls. So is she prepared? Not in the slightest. A little bit more than she would be ordinarily. And we're going to be grateful for it. I love this. I haven't been mining the opals. I'm just letting them accumulate. And I'm getting heaps. I have so many opals. Like the gacha machines as well. And when I do shiny stones, look how many I've got. I've got 20. That's 4 dirt printers. I'm ecstatic. It's a great moment. Don't care about you or you. And I want my jet ski. And I could just wait to go to the island, the Summer Sun Island, which actually I don't think is going to be a bad idea, because I have no more of these elephant leaf plants, the ones that are over here. Hold on. I have to visually demonstrate which one. Those big green leafed ones there. I don't have any more of them, and you can only get them in the new Summer Sun Islands. So, and there's tons of pearls there. I think that's probably the best way to go. I think that's what we'll do. A decision has been made, again, on my channel. It's straight up. Honestly, sorry for all of those who tuned in on my Thursday and saw the absolute shit show of decision making that was. Now we have this. It's a whole new me. Must be a new year. Whoa, I don't know if you heard that, but I just heard trees. And did the jacaranda grow as well? I didn't think that was included. Was that always that size? Well, anyway, these all exploded. That didn't grow. That didn't grow. So I wanted you big, I said. Or is it because it's not fully grown, actually? Does it have to be fully grown before it explodes? Maybe. Look at the size of them, though. Look at that. That's enormous. I'm a little concerned now. When it gets to maturity, okay. So this isn't even what it's going to look like to start with. Okay, I may have overdone it with the trees. Like I said, the air quality though is going to be amazing. Oh, I can breathe. Unreal. They're huge. And I knew they were going to be big. Like, they're massive trees. Of course they're going to be, you know, massive. But yes. But look at this. Look at this also. I didn't know this is how you got them, right? Look at that. And you can sit on it. Can you sit on it from any direction? No. Isn't that the cutest thing? I love it. It's amazing. I'm sorry if you can hear my mice drinking in the background there. Yeah, it really is massive. Oh dear. I feel like I've shrunk, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I know the trees grew. I know they got big. I feel like I shrunk. Like, I feel like the fruit trees are bigger and the flowers are bigger and these bushes are bigger. They're always that size. I feel like I've shrunk. Yes. Alrighty. I ought to be careful as well because I don't want to get too close to my tree farm here. I think we did okay. The good news is that this coming into a cute little sitting area, I think is actually going to turn out reasonably well. Because we can also get rid of this bush and there's flowers and stuff, and really, I'm not going to put a campfire in. You know, it's a national park and there's massive fucking trees. So no fires, but we can have a little sit, a little picnic or something. Do you know what would be cute? Is having a little sign here, like a little information sign about maybe like the rings on the log for how old the tree is. It's 6 Dinkum days old. I don't actually know how long they take to grow, but that's how old that particular tree is. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put everything away. And just get rid of it all. You need to go in charge. And I don't think I have that many keys. So I'm not too concerned with inventory space. Let's chuck things over here. Don't need you, don't need you, need you, don't need you. And I need you. All of you can go. And actually, let's check how many keys. We've got 2 here. I don't think because I haven't been farming them, you see. I've been hard at work, working really hard. Not something I would normally say. But let's see what we've got. Yeah, no, we don't have any keys. I'm not even going to bother taking them. We're going specifically for, I need a helmet. We're going specifically for pearls and for plants, and it's going to cost us a mighty fortune. Do I have enough money? Yes. It's going to cost us a fortune just to go for those things. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Not you, you. And maybe even if we get really lucky, I might find some aquamarine shards to make some like the floor lights. Hi, Sunny. Good morning. I hope you're well. I hope it's a lovely coffee. Here we go. Alrighty. I'd like to know where she comes from, like how far back. That's, oh, for those of you who were here last stream, I did go and finish the fence and this little thing. I like it a lot more, and I think once we add trees and stuff, I'll like it even more. So again, thank you for all of the patience while I struggled with any form of decision making. You're not wrong. We had a really busy day this morning. It was pretty much like get up, get ready, leave the house. And my lovely partner made me a beautiful coffee, of which I managed to have a sip before we left. I came home to find it still on the dining table. I was devastated. That's $5. Yes. Yes, I owe him. I usually get, I don't know how snobby we are about our coffee. I put vanilla syrup in mine usually. Oh, so good. It's so good. I love it. Right, let me out. I don't know which door it is. It's this one. Okay. And we're just going to destroy all the flora on this beautiful island. Oh, that's another thing I haven't actually got, because that's in another chest, so I didn't prepare that. But all these lovely hibisci, all these lovely bushes with flowers, they will be a great addition as well. One thing I don't like, right, is that James said that this island is also geared towards, like, you can get all loot here so that you don't ever have to go, like, in the deep mines. For those people who don't like going to the deep mines, right? Which is really thoughtful. Absolutely grateful for that. He didn't put the lily pillies. So you still have to go and get ruby shards and, like, to go down and get the lily pillies. So I hope maybe he adds them, because that would be really helpful for me. Because it's also really frustrating when those bloody glowing frillies are chasing you and you just, all you want is bushes. Like, you're not disturbing his food chain or what have you. You just want the bushes. You can have everything else. Here we go. I think as well, actually, coconuts are worth quite a bit. So I'm just going to harvest all of these. And there we go. Harvest them all, and we can bring them back with us and sell them. Or even use them for planting and things like that. So, look at all this good stuff. I'm so glad we were close to a Sunday. Imagine if it was like Tuesday or something. And I love all the new butterflies. I love all the new stuff. I can't wait for the shark egg. Love my little shark friend. He was very cute. Where are we looking? So I need some of you. It's going to be a reasonably short trip. This isn't what this stream is for. I would like to get the bulk of that bushwalk done if we can. But you know, resources need resourcing. 5x5. Brilliant. Thank you so much for your testing. I really appreciate that. You have a lot more patience than I do. I would have just buried it and been like, well, that's a big area. and just guessed it. I think, did you use the debug for your testing for that? Because that's probably a good way to know as well. Oh, now's a great time to harvest coral because I don't have a lot of that as well. Let's go in. Just harvesting everything. Absolutely just going to destroy this world. Is there anything that makes you walk faster underwater while you are also jackhammering everything? That's what I need. You play vanilla on your islands? Yeah, I understand that completely. I have to. I love people that can build with the dev commands and stuff, and they make it look so pretty and just such beautiful stuff. I think it was particularly in Stefafar's bio build, she actually used the grass trees. The grass trees and some of the trees that you can only get down in the undergrowth. She used that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I just started using dev commands for builds on other people's islands. Yeah, makes it a lot easier for sure. Katie probably would know. I should check their channel actually. They've got a video on everything. If you need to know how to play, it's their channel. Yeah, I'm the same. Vanilla though, if I'm not grinding for it, like I'll get bored. You know, it's grinding for the resources I need even, which isn't even grinding per se. Like getting the resources is always done in a fun way for me. And if I can't do that, I get not upset, but yeah, like bored. I like building. I don't like only building. And could you imagine if I had to make my own decisions 100% of the time to build anything? Oh, no, thank you. No, it's vanilla for me. And part of the fun as well for me is just is creating fun little story for the villagers and for the townspeople, for the folk. And that happens not organically, but that kind of happens when I am playing and I see what they're doing and I think about like what they need and how they talk and all of that. Because if you don't play vanilla, you might still talk to them, but like when you're playing vanilla and you need hearts to move them in and you need to do quests for them to get like, I still got that pearl, that's fine. And you're doing quests for them to get like, you know, furniture and clothes and blueprints and stuff. Like you find a lot more of their personality. And I feel like you miss out on that when you play creative. But having the creative as well, you just have so many more options available to you. Both have merits. We're meant to be getting pearls, and all I've gotten is bloody coral. Let's pull you out and go get some pearls. Get up there and get some pearls. There's one. And I also want to grab some of the summer lily as well where I can. I probably should have brought a metal detector since I didn't have any keys and just kind of tried my luck. Because you could probably just like guess it, but that's a big exercise, I think. And I think actually I heard James confirm that they only show up after you've got the maps. So there's another pearl. Look at this. This is so easy. Oh, that shows you how many pearls I've got. My other one, that's still a reasonable amount. That's still a reasonable amount. go. I suppose also on the, I'll pop the photo in Sarah's Discord. Awesome. I'll have a look at that when I pop out. That's for the trees, isn't it? Bear with me. Actually, I'll have a look at it quickly now. I wonder if that's something I can pull up. I don't think I have to know how to do it on the fly. Okay. Discord's not wanting to load. That's because I closed out of it because it kept going like da-dung, da-dung, da-dung. So I closed out of it. Have I got you? No. So now it doesn't want to work at all, which is fine. But yes, on the I'm just right back where I started. On the topic of dev commands, so I do have an island that is full dev commands, and it's the tournament island actually, and it's almost ready to start. Start the casting call for people who do want to join in on that tournament. I'm very excited for it. Misty, if you're still here, I actually used I used heavy inspiration on that build that you did in your stream yesterday, which was really stunning work. I loved it. So that's all very, very exciting. Exciting stuff. Oh, I'll grab the tree while I'm here too. Harvest it. Watch me find the shark statue easy. I'm just trying to have a look. Because of course, now that I don't have keys, it'd be so easy to find. Oh, and an esky. Brilliant. I'll get you. No, you're good. I love that you ride horses. I would love to. A couple years back, actually, we rented out this Airbnb as like a family thing, and they had a horse there that used to be it was a horse on a TV show that they bought, and so they sold it for really cheap because, it was in retirement and stuff, and so she rented it out for like horse rides and things like that, and it was like a 10-minute horse ride. My legs were shaking afterwards. I was like, oh my word. And it's low-key kind of insulting because my legs carry me around all day. They should not have been shaking that much. But it's something. Good morning, Flo. How are you? I hope that means that you had a lovely sleep and that you actually managed to get some. We're just gathering some resources at the moment. Only in game now, yeah. All of a sudden you find out you had muscles you never knew you had, right? Right? I was like, oh my, like the horse is carrying me, but I feel like I'm doing all the work. It's insane. And it's just, yeah. No, and I love watching all those horse riding shows. Like I used to love the Saddle Club when I was a kid. And they make it look so easy. And they were talking riding techniques in this and how you had to like bounce up and down to match the trot. Oh, unreal. Unreal. I was flat out just trying to keep the stirrups down. It was just, this poor horse was so unimpressed with me. Look at that. Look how easy it was to find that spewing. I think, how many pearls have we got? We've got 12 pearls. That's probably enough. Let's just have a quick look here. Where's our thing? It's back that way. posting is what they call it. Yeah, try that with no stirrups. Oh, no. No way. Actually, if you see me on a horse without like a saddle or anything, like you should be running, because I'm running from something. There's no way I'm doing that voluntarily. I can tell you that. So the jockeys bounce on purpose. Yeah, they do. And there's a whole science to it as well, with the way they put their feet in the stirrups and the way they don't sit in the saddle the way they stand, because it makes it easier on the horse to go faster. But and then they still whip it, which I hate. I can't watch horse racing at all. It makes me so upset. Hi Sarah, how are you? Thank you for joining. We're gathering some resources for our bushwalk, and I'm getting entirely carried away. Somehow got on the topic of horses. Actually, that's Misty's fault. I think she's playing Ranch of Rivershine, which is such a cute game. And I didn't think I was a horse girl, but I'm low-key into it. And the Ranch of Rivershine reminds me of this browser game that I used to play called Horse. But it's spelled with like a W, like Howls. I don't know, it's strange. But what I really loved, you could run your own stable, and guilty as charged. Yeah. Not one person surprised. But you'd run your own kind of like horse stable, and you'd look after your horses, and you need to train them and take them on walks. And it was all just like browser games. So you'd click it, and you'd feed them, brush them, water them, feed them a carrot if their energy was too low. My favourite part was you could run your own stable, so you could hire stable hands and like hoofs stuff and thing. You're annoyed. You have what feels like a pinched nerve in your neck, but really it's a severe muscle spasm. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That's actually awful. Yeah, a heating pad, absolutely. Yeah, that is terrible. I'm so sorry. Nothing like good old neck pain to remind you that you're aging. I get that now. Neck pain, back pain. I tend to hunch over my computer, and I have to remind myself to sit up straight. So I get like shoulder pain. And then I make my partner crack my back for me. Oh, what a feeling. It's like, I don't know if you've ever like popped 10,000 bubbles in bubble wrap. It's like that. It's so good. You went to bed with it and took copious amounts of painkiller. You've had this for... It takes a couple of days? No, that is awful. I am so sorry. Is that why you have the like the wobble board on your stand-up desk? Because like it was that and back pain as well, wasn't it? So, oh, I'm sorry you won't be streaming, but I'm really glad that you're prioritizing your health. You're doing star jumps and your ankles hurt. We're all getting so old. Oh, love. I hope you're okay. For those who've just joined, or let me get my butterfly friend back. For those who've just joined, this is what we're doing. We're making like all the trees here big. We're waiting for some of these trees to get to maturity before they... But yeah, so this is coming out sort of nice, sort of what I had in mind. I needed pearls to make this a waterfall, so we're gonna have like a little seating area and stuff, and then it's gonna go like all the way down here, and I think up again, and then back down. So we're just gonna follow the natural flow of the land. We'll probably extend this out. I don't think I want this little alcove here. I think this will go. So with that in mind, like all of this is going to be nature bushwalk. But we needed pearls so we can make a waterfall. Your back must hurt as well, babe, from just carrying the weight of being the best boyfriend. What am I looking for? Water. Here. Pearl. Oh, and it makes 8. Okay, so we've got plenty then. We're actually probably going to be hurting on the cement here. And copper bars. Chug that. Oh, actually, let's get rid of all that stuff. In cement. And we're just going to deposit all of this extra stuff that I grabbed that I didn't necessarily need, but my heart said grab it anyway, because you just never know. Get rid of all of that. And that too. And make some of this. We could do something really cute and put like a pearl path underneath it to make it pop. We could do that. So let's pathing option, pearl, what do you need? I don't have enough cement. I just used all my, oh, there we go. And we'll just make the 1 and see if we like it. Because this is pretty bright underneath, I believe. Let's get rid of you. Not in there. Never mind, we'll carry it with us. Here's a question. Can we put this stuff in here? There's not enough space for me to test it. See, look at that. Actually, that's a good thing to it. This pearl path makes 16, but any of the colored path with the paint makes 8. I would have thought that would have been 16 for sure. Oh, I'm 1 short. That's fine. Because you can't really control what paint you get. Like, you know, you'll most likely find paint. Okay, in there. We want you probably there. Do we like that? Because that's going to come down. Let's like this part a little bit and bring it in. I think I preferred it out, actually. All that decision making that I'd made prior to just now, gone. It's lost, and we'll bring that up. Actually, we could, no, we'll just leave that there for now. I think, get up there. So how are we doing it here? How'd I say? This way? We're coming out? You do? Oh, that's actually really encouraging. I wasn't sure. Let's have a look at it over on this side. Just waterfalls everywhere. When in doubt, put in a waterfall. Oh, actually, that's really cute. I feel like that looks really natural. Like, it's not, you probably wouldn't call it a point of interest, but it's still really nice, I think. Probably down here as well. Like here, and then that way. And then if we just build this up, that's your philosophy. Just chuck in the waterfalls. Well, they're so pretty and they add so much. Oh, look at all that meat. I'll take that. That's so handy. You're thieving it. Excellent. That's so flattering. I love that. Please, absolutely do. Furgrass, what is that? And then we could do like a little tree. I don't have any of my other stuff there. Or we could do like these bushes down here and stuff. And when we add rocks as well, adding rocks is really going to make that pop. This is turning out great. It looks like it belongs. Yeah. There's Melvin to make sure that I'm working hard. Joke's on him. I'm hardly working. Here we go. Get rid of all of that. Okay. So, that's probably close to maturity, these ones. I think the gum might have a day or two left. I love the Dinkum community for that. Just for the way we all come together and work together. Absolutely. Yeah, so the pathing's got to come down here. Let's build this out a bit more this way. Yeah, I was literally just saying that I stole Misty's build from yesterday. So I think it was Misty's, the one you ladies were working on. That came out so well. I'm so impressed with you guys. I always am. Okay, let's go bring this. I want this out, and we probably want it to have like a natural curve in here. And this is just going to add like a nice natural like height variation, because I think height variation really adds to a build, and that's something I'm learning. So like Sarah said, I'm elevating the town hall. Oh, you can't see it behind mine, but elevating it really adds to it. Let's not break that. Here we go. And then, because this has got a little bit here, if we do this a little bit higher around here, that will probably funnel people, right? Like a natural sort of funnel. And it looks like, hold on, I got turned around here. We have to build like a little step for sure. And just build that out. So that's like a little natural funnel that looks like that people walk on it frequently, and they've walked on it so much it's dug out the earth. Right? Is that the vibe? I feel like that's the vibe with that. And then we'll come around along here. And from here, that's probably where we'll start to look at heading down. And we're going to have to convert this to dirt. I've done so much converting sand to dirt. I am begging so much for a terrain painter. And we were so close. We were so close with like the tropical grass turf. We were so close to greatness. Here we go. I don't even care if it's like another little tool like the ones we've got here that's really difficult to get. I will grind my heart out to get it. It'd be so much easier. Let's see, so we'll follow that down, then it'll be like back up. Those trees have got to go, they're going to be in the way. Follow around, down. Here's a little seat down at the waterfall. Back up here. And that's sort of a natural, oh, I love that moon. Okay, so that's sort of having a natural little flow. Let's sleep. Where did I put my thing? I think I put it over there. Of course I did. I want to sleep. And and see if those trees grow. I really want to see what sort of space I'm working with before adding any other stuff, because they're so big. I think it's going to be really easy to to overdo it. I wish some of you design greats would come over and do your thing. Dude, right? I say that as if you design greats hadn't already come over and done your thing. See, this, I couldn't do building like this. My strengths, and I'm loath to even admit that I have strengths, but my strengths, I feel, low in the natural flow of the world. Like, so these natural pathing and things like that, this is where I feel comfortable. I know it doesn't look like it now, seeing that, like, maybe you shouldn't feel so comfortable. Maybe you should work on it a bit. But just wait. I've just got to wait for these to grow. Let's go and get my sleeping bag, because we're going to sleep the day away again, because that's all we're really waiting on before I want to make that call. Oh, move. No! Okay. Lucky for him. But that's pretty much what driving in Australia is like. Just driving along, hit a road. Sometimes it actually does hit back. It's not nice. We, my partner and I were driving on a road, and we saw a dead roo on the middle of the road, which is terrible. I was really upset. But it looked kind of, I don't know how to say this, so I'm just going to say it. It looked fresh. And I was like, oh, we're going to have to be those people that check for the joey, right? And so I've driven past, I've come back for it. It's still not grown, right? Again. And we've come back for it. And I've checked, like, I've pulled over and I'm about to look for, like, any sort of pouch or anything. And then I find out that it's a boy roo, and it has the biggest, there we go. But it had, like, the biggest boy stuff that you've ever seen. If I'd been paying attention, I would have seen it clear on the road. I would have known, no need to check for a joey on that one. So I just pulled over, really, to look at a dead roo's private parts. So that was great. And that's just a fact of life in Australia. Some mystical things, some serendipity mixed with sunny skies. That's lovely. I love that. I'm so glad that I waited for these to grow. I'm loving the way that looks coming into it. Right? Because it looks like you're in a bushwalk, like you're very enclosed into it. It looks so naturey. Hi, Laurie. How are you? Thank you for joining. We're working on a bushwalk, and I've just slept enough for all these trees to grow big. They're massive. And they drop all of these logs. I don't know if I love that they do that. That one even dropped a beehive. Actually. So, with that, like coming in along here, I feel like that's the vibe. I don't know if these trees in our little fountain, like a baby waterfall, like a water trip, really. I don't know. I think those trees might be a bit too big in that. They don't drop logs in the update. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure I loved that. Oh, that's good. That's good that there's a mix here. So you got your big one next to your little one. So that was spaced out well. and then that's going to continue all the way along here. That's actually come out really well. And I think I do really love the pearl path as well. So we need to do that. Then I'll be riding the rainbow of happiness. The rainy bow. Here we go. Yeah, so let's focus. What I really want is, so this is meant to be like a designed like a bushwalk, right? And typically you usually have like a sign or something. So the best one's probably going to be this one, the iron sign. So let's do that. So what is it? Iron and a tin sheet. You've been testing trees this whole time. You are so patient. The audio. What do you mean by audio, love? Have I lost audio? It says it's good. I went quiet. Oh. Is it fixed yet? You had 3 crocs yesterday that didn't attack me. I actually jumped on him and nothing. They wouldn't even chase me. And they recognize you as one of their own in a good way. Here we go. See, this is where I struggle with. Oh, there's probably best, I think, actually. Let's get full of something. What should we call this bushwalk? What do we have any like fun names? I should have thought of this. Ash, I feel like this is where you shine. I need to check out this picture. My Discord's not loading for me right now, so I have to check it out when I finish streaming. Hi, Alexi. Thank you for jumping in. I can't see your name without hearing It's a Little Bit Alexi. It's my favorite thing. We're trying to think of a name for this big bushwalk. So like the big tree bushwalk. Just trying to let inspiration hit all this fresh air, and it's going nowhere. I'm going to chop these down. I don't want, this one's not so bad. This has got to go. Oh, you can pick them up. Oh, that's so good. I didn't realize. It's ingrained here. Okay, let's pop that there. Oh, that's so good. The big tree bushwalk. The fair Dinkum tree hole. How long can the name be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how many O's that is. 8. So that's... So, what? It's 8 long times 3. 24 times 4. If you can fit a tagline to them, you'll think of something. Big tree bushwalk. Someone clip this for when she says I'm not creative. Big tree bushwalk. And then, if I like do like a bunch of spaces, oh, hold on. I might have to get rid of the bunch of spaces in front of it. Home. Because I want to do like 5K or something. Oh, there we go. So we only learned to count to 3. We can't. The tile is not locked to giant anymore. That is great news, Azzy. Thank you so much for your testing. You are saving me. Big tree bushwalk. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of misleading. Hi, babe. That is really lovely. I hope you're having a day full of positivity and joy. Once the fertilizer is used, the 5x5 area resets back to normal. That is brilliant. All right, let's get some other stuff in here. I think there's far too much other stuff. River reeds we're gonna want. I think I was gonna put in some blackwood there. Is the sign new? I think it was new in the Blooming Spring update. Nora's Nature Promenade. I love that. Okay. We're changing it up. Nora's Nature Promenade. And then can I fit 5k after it? Oh, I can. Beautiful work, Sarah, as always. But yeah, so that sign, you have to buy the sign writing license from Fletch. And then you get this like sign writing table, and you've got so many more signs. So this octagon sign, that's in the Summer Sun, but all of these were already in there, I think. And then all of this came in the new update. And I love these cement ones as well. So you'll need to make your big trees first and plant your small trees. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think we're probably good on gumwood. What upsets me is I think this one should be pine, because there's too much gum happening at once. I'm just going to harvest that. So let's let that grow. Wouldn't it be funny if like a massive beehive fell when you chop that down? Oh, must have fallen there. There was honey. So yeah, I think when that grows, that will balance that colouring out a little bit too. And we're going to want some jacarandas in here as well. But let's... Oh, are you writing signs? Because they have, you've got your item sign here and you can put stuff in it. So to show you mine, I guess. So this is my quarry area. And I haven't yet, that's where my storage area is going to be. In the meantime, it's here. Oh, there's Ted somewhere around. But you can put your, oh, he's right there, looking after my stuff. Good on him. But you can put it like, just insert it like that, which is really helpful. Let's just check in. I really like that. And you can also colour the chests to make it easier. Oh, thank you so much, Misty. I appreciate that. There's 10 likes. There's 14 of you here. That is the most I've ever had. I can't believe I've fooled 14 of you. Some of you repeatedly. That's great. Oh my. I need to hear about what goes into this testing, like what you're doing to test them. I don't have that kind of patience for it. So what did we decide on? We want river sea. We definitely want these summer lilies in. We're going to want, I think then also the jacarandas. So that's going to add a little bit of green. That's going to add a little bit of green. And that's going to add a other type of tree. You know what I'd like? That the sign would label the crate when you... Oh, yes! That would be amazing. They use my cuts for covers on roof. Oh. Some of you for 8 years. That slipped by me for a second. Yeah. No, I think at that point, Ash, that's a choice. That's a cry for help from you. if you ever go into therapy, I hope you just bring up my channel. You won't ever need to say a word. You'll be like, this is what I've been watching for 8 years. That's too much red right there. Let's get rid of that. I don't want you. Let's yeet you. I can't believe I said the word yeet unironically. Somebody revoke my streaming license, please. That can go there. And we'll chuck some. I'm not going to go too deep. I'll probably worry about going further along a little bit later. I can't believe I thought this was going to take, like, I'm like, oh, I'll be done in a couple of hours. She'll be right. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your mum's in a lot of pain. I do hope she recovers soon and that she's feeling a lot better. I'm jumped on that to pull the plug on the stream. I might even use it. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. And it's like, I do this really fun thing where I'll say a word ironically, like, oh, look at me joining in with the kids. Like fam, I started saying ironically, and now I can't stop. It's bad. It's bad. The way I talk is just such a cry for help. And I do it. Here's the worst part. I do it at work. Oh, how anyone takes me seriously is beyond me. But they do. I'm a fun little thing called a subject matter expert. Clearly nobody else showed up to work for that day. Well, thank you so much for lurking. Thanks for joining. I'm blown away that you're here. Summer lily seed. Let's plant you. Yes, how to make the trees grow big. I need your like research direction and how you do it. Especially like, because if you're playing vanilla, that means that you're growing all of these trees to test it. So you have to wait until they grow and see what like explodes. Good on you. Let's chuck that down there. I'm actually going to put a jacaranda down here as well, because bearing in mind, while I said plant, while I think it's pretty to walk into it, this area here is designed to be a picnic area, a tourist picnic attraction. So it also needs to be pretty from this direction. Hi, Grammy. Thank you for joining. We're testing the limits of the skyline. So Sunny, the 5x5 leave middle spot blank. That's where you plant the fertilizer. Excellent. That's also really good information as well, Azzy, because you can pick up the stumps, the little stools there, which I didn't think you were going to be able to. I thought you'd have to grow the tree and chop it, but you can pick it up. That's amazing. He thinks of everything, this guy. This James Benden fella. He thinks of everything but corner ramps. That's looking pretty full of green. We're going to want to be looking at adding in a little bit of colour soon too. I know that you say it's gum, palm and pine. Does anyone else's eyes play trick on them when everything grows, that everything else looks bigger as well? Like, or do I just need help? Let's add red here. It works on coconuts too. Does it? I didn't think it did, because if we have a look at Sally's, what's in between there? Not the coconut trees, never mind. It certainly could. So we've got red coming in there. And we probably want yellow. That's River Reed. We probably want yellow here, I think. I don't want to do too much colour in these big bushes. Because we also have, so we've got fruit trees in here to bring colour. And we also have flowers. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Azzy. I'm so glad. Like, I was going insane. I was like, it just looks enormous. And I mean, that's the whole point. It's the whole point of this build, is to make everything look huge. But it's insane. He does continue to improve the game. And I love it. I appreciate it so much. But it's got me in a chokehold. I'm at this point now, I can't think of anything else but Dinkum. My poor partner will start a conversation about something and I'll be like, oh yeah, that reminds you about how in Dinkum you could do this. And he's like, look at that gum tree. And I'm like, well, it doesn't grow as big as the gum trees in Dinkum, does it? And that's all thanks to James. And then we'll go on another 5-10 minute conversation about that. It's taking over my life. Yeah, the addiction. Oh, it's bad. It could be drugs. So, like, let's just be grateful for what we've got. You play some... See, I thought you did play some around Sally's. Addicted. Yeah, 100%. 100%. See, but they've got... Because these ones here, they're the hand trees. They're the jacarandas. It's a problem. You do that all the time. It was originally Animal Crossing, but lately it's this bloody game. Yeah. And you do it right because you like, I really like Stardew Valley. Yeah, it is massive. I really liked Stardew Valley. And that had me in a chokehold. And I think I was just having a look at the Steam sales or something. And I saw this game. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, I'm kind of sick of playing the same game. I'll give it a go. Lo and behold, a year later, here I am. So, yeah, there's the coconuts there. I love this. This is all the handiwork of not me. We streamed on Misty Stream, and there was Sarah, Grammy, Flo, Rainy Days. I'm missing someone. Sarah. Oh, and Misty. Yeah. Because we were on her stream, so of course she was here. Yeah, no, I had the same thought. I thought it was coconut too, Misty. You're not alone. What kind of fertilizer does this? It's just the normal fertilizer. I don't think it works on the jacaranda tree, but I am willing to try it. I've got fertilizer somewhere here. Because this is a jacaranda here. Let's chuck you in. And that's fully matured. So when we sleep... Yeah, I don't think it does on that. But, I have tons of fertilizer now. Because I don't have my farm area set up. So... It's just accumulating. Let's add in some bushes. I don't want to go crazy with this either. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. I've only got 30 hours under your name. Yeah. No, look, honestly, that's good. You've got hope. It's not too late for you. Get out while you can. I was talking to Misty, we were talking about The Sims 4, particularly because she recently did a stream with a Halloween build. I have 4,000 hours in that, and admittedly, it's a little bit distorted because, and I hope my partner's not listening, I will leave the game running overnight. I'll be like, okay, I'm not done with what I'm doing right now. And instead of saving and logging off like a normal person, I'll leave it running. And I've done the same for Dinkum as well. So the hours are certainly distorted there. But it's not that much. That's bad. Oh dear. And the thing is as well, like Dinkum is amazing and it's so great to talk to you guys who get it. He's like, I've got so many hours, like hundreds of hours in this game. You can't talk to anyone else about this. So like, you've got that many hours in a game. Like, what about exercise? What about, you know, going and seeing friends? It's like, I don't think you understand. Like, Clover is my friend. Oh, no, not unsupervised. They're paused. It's paused. There's literally no reason why I can't save it and close it. I just don't. I'll be damned if those Sims do anything that I haven't told them to do. Yeah, well, I'm so glad that you started playing. It's a great little community as well. You hit 2,000 hours. That's impressive, has he? I'd believe it. Absolutely. And it goes by so quick. Like, looking at this now, I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. And that's news to me. You need to discipline them more, Misty. I can't tell how many hours. I'll have to have a look at Steam. Hold on. Give me a moment. Let's have a look. Never mind. It's updating Steam. I'll look later. Alright, so let's get some flowers down, I think. Let's get rid of my inventory. Especially because those river reeds haven't grown up yet as well. So they've still got a little bit of green to come into it. I'm actually thinking glow. I'm gonna put the glow buttons and glowing mushrooms near the little water trip. It's not quite a full yet. It is a very positive community, Ben. It's so beautiful. Whoop. Hold on. Steam's just loading for me. It's coming. I have, holy shit. I have 1,300 hours. Oh, we're doing. Oh, I can't believe that. I mean, I do. I clearly do. Oh, these flannel flowers, 100%. I want those. And the jackaroo pool. No, that's in Dinkum. I've got well over 4,000 hours in Sims. That's in The Sims 4, and that's also because I bought that on release, and that's over 10,000. It's over 10 years old. Actually, that should then put into perspective how much Dinkum has a hold on me. So I've got over 4,000 hours. It's close to 5,000, right? In 10 years for Sims 4, I have 1,300 in a year for Dinkum. Oh, I am addicted through and through. It's bad. James better not be charging full price for me when I've got this already. I've been paying with my life. Oh dear. How's that looking? I don't want too many flowers. That's going to grow as well. Actually, you know those horror stories, and they talk about like the fates and things like that, like mythological stories, and there's that witch in the cabin, right? And you know, you can bargain with her for anything you want, and she says to you, like, all I want is a simple memory, and you think it's a small trade-off. You think, oh, that's not so bad. Like a memory, like take heaps, I've got plenty I don't want, right? Same energy, but it's taken my personality. My personality is now Dinkum. I can't stop. It's the trade-off. Have the time of your life, but it's the only fun you'll ever have again. That was in the fine print. I wish I read it. I would have thought I'd done close to 1,400 to 1,500 in Dinkum with how much you've played. No, only 700. Oh, that's... Again, to be fair, also, admittedly, mine's distorted because, block your eyes, babe, I still leave Dinkum on overnight. I don't shut my computer down. And I should. I should be. That can go in there. I hope all this spinning around as I'm trying to isn't giving anyone motion sickness. Hi, Kaya. Excellent. I'm glad I'm not the only one. We're close. You and I were Dinkum pals. I'm starting to think that maybe I don't have the problem. It's all of you with low numbers. Like, it's rookie numbers. You got to get them up. Okay. Let's chuck that in. Where is... Oh. Did I put my glow buttons? No, they're there. Do I have a space of 4? Can I put... I could put that in there. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's... Oh, do I have to chop it? Okay. Let's chuck that, like, back. And this can be, like, a fantasy little thing. Oh, brilliant. So, also that's Sunny, with what Sunny just said, that would be Serendipity's Discord. I don't have the link to that. I don't know if you'd be able to put it in, but absolutely. You've been playing since release day. To take a month or so off at the beginning of this year to play other games. Yeah. Fake fan, Sarah. You should be ashamed. No, I did too for a little while. There was a little while between the first release and that's not what I wanted to do. The first release and the Blooming Spring update, I also had a bit of a thing. Oh, yes, that reminds me, Sarah, I was hoping to steal you because I know that you've got it set up in yours. I tried setting it up so that I could do these ones. Hold on. And it would come up with your channel. And I've got so many, but I can't get it to work. It's not working. Let's chuck in... I love these glowing mushrooms. They have no business being as beautiful as they are. Here we go. Here's actually where you meet the witch in the forest, where you hand over your soul for a Dinkum code. Not hibiscus. You give a little hint that there's something magical happening back here. And glow buttons as well. We'll chuck that. Oh, the glow buttons might be a bit bright. That takes away from it a little bit. Not there. Hi, Shan. How are you? How cute you guys are. I've been playing since... Shan came in swinging. Brilliant. Well, thank you for lurking as well. You have to add stream elements. Yeah. See, I've got stream elements. I don't know. I'm not technically minded at all. It actually makes me want to pull out my own teeth. Hi, Missy. How are you? We're just trying to make this area look fantasy. Cans, actually. I found him through Dinkum. Because I got the game and I wanted to watch someone play it, and he was the only one at the time that I could see. It's funny because it reminds me of, when I go into the deep mines, it reminds me of Cans and of the Sandman, because I watched that. I was watching the Sandman as I was going through the mines. I died a lot, as you can imagine. Oh, okay. did not know that. Just a small dinkum problem. Yeah, see, some people have drinking problem, not me. I have a dinkum problem. Oh, Ben, my lovely partner, is always thinking of merch ideas. Bless him. And he thought a little catchphrase of like, here's what I'm dinking. And I keep trying to remember to say it. Like, here's what I'm dinking. And I always forget. So, oh, there you go. I said it now. Here's what I'm dinking. Oh, it's late. Let's go sleep. You think the total's wrong, you swear you have more than that. Yeah. It's like the amount of hours that are coming in. I'm so sorry if you guys are getting those Discord pings. I usually have it muted, but it's not playing nice right now. Let's try open volume mixer. There we go. What are you dinking about? Oh, so all the other trees grew. I didn't think about that. That one didn't. We expected that though. Here we go. This is coming. We need more flowers. We need more rocks, actually. How naturey is this? And then you come in here to sell your soul for just 1 more hour of dinkum. Please, don't let me go to work today. I just want to play. Yes, we need... These need, they need ramps as well. Getting ramped up in here. Alright, let's chuck all this in. I don't think I can put them at the top, those lily pads. Let's add in, we're going to need some yellows. Oh, I love the butterfly orchid. We're going to have to put this. Speaking of sleep, you have to get some sleep. Oh, well, I hope you have the best sleep until I come in and wake you up. So, I love you and sleep well. And don't sleep across the bed. Okay, thank you everyone for listening to that. Someone really just needs to pay me to play video games. Yes, 100% Sarah. Oh, it's an insult. Oh, let's get some spin effects tuft in here. And what did I want? Rocks. Rocks as well. Absolutely. So let's get our little rock wand here. Green floor lights. Blue's probably going to be better. I wonder if I have any aquamarine shards. You can't promise anything. Ooh. Then, okay, look, to be fair, you're more than welcome to sleep across the bed, but it's on you if I wake you up. So, here we go. Let's... Aquamarine. I've got 1. That's enough. These lights... Oh, sorry for the motion sickness, for the whiplash there. Just got to do a bit of weeding. Okay. Welcome back. I'm glad that your babies are well fed. Didn't work for coconuts. Could you imagine the size of coconuts on the massive tree though? Could you imagine that? Blue tin sheet glass bulb. Tin sheet. Oh, I had more. I brought them already. Glass. Where is it? There. What can I put away? I've got too much stuff. Any of you? Oh, you don't need to be 2 stacks. There we go. That's what she's... Oh dear. We'll log more hours today. Yeah. It's so easy. Shout out to Ash. I don't know if any of you saw. He came in with the perfect amount of puns. We're not going to see these lights until later. And he was like, logging more hours by planting more trees. Great stuff. I want the green lights, I think. So the emerald shards. I want the green lights for... I don't need you. I don't need you. Why is inventory always a problem? Can someone riddle me that? Green shards, light bulbs. Here we go. And we want some green lights in here. They have no business costing a shard and only making 2. That's unreal. If I ever see James, I'm throwing hands for that. That's outrageous. You'll write your speeches for when you start winning streamer awards. Bold of you. That's a bold claim. Hi Sherry, thank you for coming in. Hope you're having a lovely day, night. Is that not going... Oh. That's because... Not you. That's because it's the waterfall. Absolutely she should be paid. If nothing else, because it gets me through the workday. Genuinely. I love when Wednesdays come about and you're streaming. I suffer when you don't. Let's add some butterfly orchids in. These are such pretty flowers. I love them. The nerve of me to whinge about the lights, saying like I'm going to throw hands about that. But, you know, he's made all of these beautiful things in the meantime. Chuck some yellow in here is what we need. Not too much. It's a bold colour. Do I have Bird's Paradise? That's a soft yellow. Listen to this. Soft yellow, warm yellow. I once attended colour theory. Actually, here's a fun story. Here's the way that I was raised. Was my dad is an artist, like an actual artist. He gets paid for his art. And when I was a young kid, probably maybe about 10, right? He did this workshop in Sydney. And so they put him up in this, like, it was an old mansion looking type thing. It was repurposed and it had tennis courts out the front. And they used it for like tennis sporting as well. And it was during the school holidays and it was a kids workshop. So all these well-to-do parents would drop their kids off at this workshop. Really cool, actually. And I got to attend for free. So nepotism for you at its finest. But the thing is, right, is Dad was really great at making sculptures out of junk. And he grew up in Burke, which is just really tiny town, just out in the middle of the sticks, what have you. And they actually built a exhibition center, and he's got a lot of his stuff in there. And most of them are these sculptures that he's made out of other things. And so he was training us to make sculptures out of just all this sort of random bits of junk. And because we were kids, that junk was like pipe cleaners and straws and pom-poms and things like that. Cool stuff. And so he's walking around and showing us all these cool little tricks. And he's asked me, he's like, what are you making? You know, Rymanora. And I said to him, I'm making an alien. How creative, an alien, right? Never before seen alien. To which my dad responded by addressing the room going, when you're making your sculptures, try to be just a little bit more creative. Don't just be making aliens and stuff. Really try to expand on the bounds of, you know, creativity. Like make your dogs and things. I'm like, oh my word. The shade, immediately he did that. So there's no doubt in my mind It was my alien that inspired this great little speech. So thanks, Dad. But I missed a lot saying that story. I'm so sorry. The heating pad's making you sweat. There's nothing worse. It feels so good, but it makes you sweat. Something fierce. The coastal town. I am so impressed with people that can theme their builds. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a lovely day, night, morning, evening, whichever it may be. Yeah, right. Nice one, Dad. Thanks. Like, if you wanted my self-esteem, you could have it. Didn't need to bring the whole room into it. But, yeah. So, I played outside that summer. Maybe it's there that stems from this whole, I can't create thing. Joke's on him. I can create a bushwalk. This is turning out, okay, like, not to toot my own horn here, but like, because I'm really loving this. Nice, don't talk to me, Melvin. I hate you. Look, but somebody's using it. That's great. You just carried a red chunk of sand, didn't know what it was across half my world. Turns out it was an amber chunk or something. Yeah. I think I've got one of those over here. You can sell them at John's. It's something. I thought I had one over here. Oh, yep, here it is. An amber chunk. And your beehives as well. And it turns out, I learnt if you want to, oh, hold on, you have to get a running start. Oh, that's bad. But if you want to transport more than one thing, don't use your motorbikes anymore. Look at this. Oh, I need a trailer. 48k dings for it. That's great. That is good stuff. Maybe it's that's the beef. But look at this. I can carry it all at once. The new physics suck, but this is great. This is fine. And we can carry it around this grass tree. Look at this. This is so easy. Let's use the road as it's intended. This is probably the first time that some of you would be seeing a lot of this island. So that's the waterfall. This is going to be a huge dock area. All of these buildings are going to move. I just haven't got the builds for them yet. And we're currently working on the town centre. We were working on that last stream, but I didn't have the brain function to work on it this stream. And this is like the shopping centre, like the shopping plaza. I'm in love with it. Any chance I get to show it off, I will, because I love this. But yes, so again, for those of you who haven't heard, my town is centered around tourism. Where's my helicopter actually? Oh, it's over here. So my town's centered around tourism and the idea that everyone's businesses rely on tourism. I'm sorry, I started here from a tent. I can't afford to be the sole, what's the name of the person? The sole customer of all these businesses. The ute can carry so much. The motorbike and heli can only carry one at a time. Yeah, that's it. It drives me nuts. I was fuming when I realised it. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate that. I'm sorry you had to suffer through it, but I very much appreciate it. Oh, I don't even know if I can get past these trees. So this is my island, designed to be private. And the plaza, designed to invite people to come in the town. We've just had a look at this. This is my Tucker box build, which is going to change. I had a vision. I don't think this is going to match what my vision is. Well, it certainly hasn't yet, but I don't think I can. So So I'm going to change all of this up. This requires some weeding there. That's going to be my storage area. This is the quarry. And thank you for those who have already seen it, for being patient with me. This was my latest video. So this just came out, I think, yesterday, of the big farm area. And I love this so much. There's going to be a dog park here. But this came out really well. I'm really looking forward to. Did you say you don't dink? 100%. Maybe I'm just getting tired. No, what you heard. That's what I said. Absolutely. So for the whole tourism industry, Irwin's tourism industry relies on this croc park. Hi, Reeves. Thank you for joining. I'm very glad to set the mood for you to sleep. Melvin's tourism. Melvin and Sheila kind of have a joint tourism venture in this orchid, in the fact that Melvin doesn't so much have tourism. He's a furniture. You're not going to be lugging back like a fridge, when you're on holiday. So he rents this land to Sheila, and she, her tourism is like, come have a picnic at the orchid, go walk in the big bushwalk kind of thing. And so each little area is going to have something to do with that. And that's how I'm building the logic that I'm using to build it out. But this has turned out really well, I think, actually. I'm really quite impressed with it. And I'm going to take this moment to help my self-esteem, since Dad want to be dragging it down, to just appreciate my strengths. I really struggle building with pathing and fencing and the furniture. I struggle with that, but I feel so comfortable here. This has made me so happy, actually. I'm going to sleep again. I want to see some growth in some of those plants. Oh, thank you, Alexi. It's, that's how I've ended up with 1,300 hours, was, the story. If we counted the hours of how much time I spent thinking about Dinkum, a nature builder, there we go. I'll gladly own that. Your place looks very natural here. Where it's, the natural generation. Oh, doesn't this make you feel so happy? I love bushwalks, and I love ants, I love bugs, and I love everything that happens in a bushwalk. Ask me how many times I go bushwalking. Like 0. I'm too busy playing Dinkum. Oh, I need to get those traps down. And I think what this needs is a little sign saying something about making a deal for your soul. Here we go. Let's make a sign over here. So we probably just want like a handwritten sign. All of these other ones are going to be too big. We are going to want this one though. You bushwalk and Dinkum. That's it, Reeves. 100%. This is where I get my exercise. And the other exercise I get is like running my mouth, running my mind, jumping to conclusions. I get plenty of exercise, I can tell you that. I don't want to go back I'm going to steal the fence here. And we need a hardwood plank and nails. So that's in this one. Hardwood plank and nails. And we're going to make a sign, a directional sign. Walk this way. And then I'll have another one saying talk this way. Is that silly? That's too many signs. When I put my hands up to the sky and I say, like, please, God, give me a sign. This is what I'm asking for. I want this many signs. This is what I need. I don't like that there. But we could probably... Oh, there's too many signs down there. We will hoard it. That's what we'll do with that one. And we'll consider that later. But for the meantime, I'm thinking just a little handwritten sign. So hardwood, gumwood, and one of you, and a gumwood. Have I already got the pen on me? And this is where the deal for your soul is made. The dink for your soul. 1 dink. That's it. Crafted stack, 1 soul. Let's chalk that. I don't want it too close to the seating area, but it's good that there's seats here because you can sit and think for like 2 seconds, do I really want to give up my life to play Dinkum? And obviously the answer is yes, but like you want to at least pretend like it was even a question. That's not so bad. You can sit there and think about it. Right. 1 dink for 1 soul. There we go. And we'll get more creative with that at another time. But for now, unless anyone has anything they think is funnier, the bar's low. So, absolutely. I think here's what I'm dinking. We'll leave that for now. Sit on it. And let's get these ramps in that I've been talking about for the last 2 hours. Because you can't have a nature walk without some form of ramps, steps, ease, gum fences. We need those. So, I'm sure I had ramps. Where did I put them? Here. So I want you. Gum fences, I'm pretty sure, are your gum logs and your spinifex resin, I want to say. Where's the fence? Oh, for goodness sake, I've missed it. Here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff. Let's make some of this. Welcome back, Grammy. So, let's chuck this in. Probably want it there. We're probably going to need some more. Actually, let's grab that. Inventory. I am once again asking for more inventory space. So let's go like that. And hear me out, right? Is that we've got this gum log stool. So what if we just pretended that it was a fence for a hot second and chuck like a fence there? Oh, I didn't want to ruin that. Like it's part of the fence. What do we think of that? I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Nifty. And like, because to start with, you want to look like that you care about your bushwalker's safety. I like it. That's... Not a one of you is saying that you like it, so now I'm panicking. I'm second guessing myself. I feel like you're all like clenched teeth, like, oh, I don't want to tell her that it sucks. She sounds so happy. Oh, I just saw that Sarah's got to go feed the horde. I feel like part of the horde. I'm starving. I actually haven't had dinner. It's 11 p.m. I haven't eaten dinner. It's my fault. It's my mum's birthday today, actually. And my mum and I for each other's birthday. You leave for a few minutes and you're spiraling. I need constant supervision. Don't leave again. I need you. But yes, it's my mum's birthday and we buy each other experiences for our birthdays instead of gifts. And so for her birthday today, I brought it's an electronic boat ride kind of thing. It's like Go Boat or something. She's got one of her friends that she's known since before I was born visiting from South Australia. And so we thought it would just be really lovely. Look at him running to late. He's an hour late. I'm going to beat you. I'm not. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Sarah. She would love that. She loves her birthday. Must be nice. But yeah, it was raining all day. It was really sad, actually, because she was so excited. But we're able to postpone it. So instead, we just played Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, and we played 5-second rule. This will go up after that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. But yeah. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. She's I've informed her she's actually not allowed to pass. I don't know how I'll face this world without her. She says I'm not allowed to go first, but yes. Well, she's going to be very disappointed. Oh, my word. I would be so honoured, Sarah. Genuinely, I love that build. It's so pretty. Your Grand Canyon is it puts the grand in Grand Canyon, I gotta tell you. I haven't got any of these trees in there, and I want some. Because this looks like grass, right? The spinifex tuft, when you bury it. A hiking trail. Look, I'll put the I in hike. Let's do it. Let's build it. Yeah. See, that looks like long grass, right? So that kind of looks like, if we're just having a look at that, you could barely even tell that that's spinifex, but it looks slightly different enough. This is, Dad, see, I grew up making aliens and look at my creativity now. Can't be matched. I'm hoping that people are picking up the sarcasm. I don't have that much of a self-esteem, I can tell you that now. Grammy, that is a fantastic idea. I love that. Mostly, I just love the idea that, we're friends. I love that so much. It makes me very happy. Thank you, Flo. She's 51. So she's not happy. Oh, thank you, Alexi. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Like my mum, you were not allowed to die. Too sweet. The lot of you in here, actually. Not to worry. I have the cure for immortality. Not the cure, like the recipe. Yeah, she's only 51. She had me, she was 19, so I was certainly planned. So I'm 31 and she's 51. This is good. Let's add some more of this. Apparently, a large part of the designing process, if there's any of you out there taking notes, is just to run back and forth. And if you just keep doing that enough, eventually something will fall down into the spot that you want it. 31, yeah. Gee, I'm a baby. Oh, that's great, Grammy. Are you doing anything special? I was 20, almost 21 when you had my first. See, yeah, I think having kids when you're young is good because you get the best of both. But sometimes I wish Mum had waited a little bit for that sage wisdom to kick in. We're all babies, Sonny. Yes. Oh, see, yours isn't that far from mine. So it's only 3 days away. I don't want to sit there. Well, I hope you have something fun planned. There'll be a special day and that there's lots of cake. My mum's on a health kick. She's always on a health kick. She's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Always worried about her health. But I got her this chocolate cake. You know, it's your birthday and stuff. Now, she lives 2 hours away from me. So, like, I always have to travel to go and see her. Including my mum. Yeah. She would be very glad to hear that, Sonny. Yeah, so it's always a hike to go and see her. So we always make the most of it when we do. But she didn't want to keep the cake. And I didn't want to bring it back another 2 hours. How gross, this cake. And so she gave us all, there were 6 of us there. She gave us all these enormous pieces of chocolate cake. That was so huge. They make these trees look small, just to bring it back to Dinkum there for a second. So that was my dinner. I guess I lied to you. I have had dinner. It was cake. This tree, is that grown, that tree? It needs fertilizer. Do I have it? No, I must have already put it there. Oh, that's lovely. I'm loving all these birthdays. I have friends who didn't have kids until their mid or late 30s, and they're all small kids, and I'm practically an empty nester. Yeah, that must feel weird. Mine's 9, so I had him when I was 22. Which, bless him, I love it. He's so supportive. I said to him, I was like, oh, I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to have so much fun. And he loved it. And he loved the idea. And he has his favourite YouTuber, of course, being, 9. And he's like, so can you meet Socks for one? Can you introduce me? I'm like, I can guarantee you I will never meet him, but if I ever do, sure. It's just the blind support they have at that age. I love it. Yeah, absolutely, Shan. I hope she has a lovely birthday. I hope her trip is lots of fun. My mum always sends me away for my birthday. She sends me right up the wall. I love her. She's pedantic. She's so funny. Roots, that says, you mean she's going on a trip for her birthday? Yeah. We're sending her away. It's her birthday, but the gift is us. The gift is for us. Oh, that's really, really lovely. Needs a flower here. Something. Actually, I think, have I got one on me? No, I don't. I'm going to chuck in a wattle. It's in here. A wattle seed there, I think. And that should grow up to be a nice little pop of yellow just behind here. Don't want it too close to the path, so I think there. Would love to stay and play more, but it's past 12 now and I should get some zzz. Well, I hope you have a lovely one. Thank you for joining and having fun and having a good time. I really appreciate that. Actually, thank you all so much for joining. I can't believe there's 19 of you. That's insane to me. Best believe Ben's sleeping right now. I'm going to wake him up shortly and tell him all about it. Don't you all worry. He will he will hear. Thank you, Alexi. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Missy. That must be really hard. And Grammy, I'm so sorry. He will spam those hearts. Thank you, Ash. Yeah, I can't imagine what you're going through. And it's like the only grief I've ever gone through is my cat who went missing for 6 months, right? And like, but this cat, I love this cat so much. And you know, and it never goes away, and I always thought it would, but there'd be times where I'd just be in the kitchen and you think you hear him and you just burst into tears and stuff, and I can't, like, that was really painful for me, and I can't imagine what that must be like for someone as important to you as your parents, you know? So I really feel for you. I'm so sorry. That's one of my biggest fears. Absolutely. Oh, within 18 months of each other. Jesus. I can't imagine that. Just, I'm so sorry for all of you. And it is. And these people are such big parts of our lives as well. And, you know, and it's so scary to think, like, it's going to happen to all of us, you know. And there's this, like, philosophy, I think, that Ben and I kind of subscribe to, and it's that, like, optimistic nihilism, and it's kind of where it's like, it happens to all of us, so nothing we really does, like, matters. So you might as well live your life, and and it sounds good, right? You know, like, 20 years from now, nobody's going to care that you wore that shirt, so just wear it. Nobody's going to care that you cut your hair like that, so just do it. But I actually think that's such a good way to go about living your own life, but it takes away from the people around you who's like, actually, what you do does matter. You affect the people around you so much, and you leave a mark, you know, when you go. So, yeah, absolutely. And I hope that those moments are treasured for you. I hope that it kind of gets to that point where it's more bittersweet than just that grief. Yeah, absolutely, Roots. That's me right now. And I know that we're talking about like a really serious topic right now, but I gotta tell you, my therapist would love you guys right now because I can't sit in these uncomfortable feelings. So I'm just gonna show her this clip to really impress her. Like, look at this. I'm feeling very sad for all of you. And we're sitting in it. And it's good. I know it doesn't feel good. It is good. It's very good to feel your feelings. Unless you're me, then feeling feelings is bad and we shouldn't do it at all. And we'll hide behind our humour. More rocks. Who's cutting onions? Yeah, yeah, that's it. Hey, there's like there's something in my eye, like a branch or something. Let's build this up. I actually think that's also, just going back to that moment, that's something really to be said about the Dinkum community, about how we all kind of come together like this, you know, like, without this game, we wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't know each other existed, really. And for us to all kind of come together and mourn together, I think, is really, really lovely. Oh, I'm sorry, Grammy. Gee, you've had a rough go of it. You are due for some good luck. Where is Ninja's cutting onion? Yeah, that's it. Good grief. I feel bad because, like, yeah, absolutely, cutting onions. What's gone through my mind when Bayer said, "Where is Ninja's cutting onion?" reminded me of this TikTok I saw of this cat who's sitting on the kitchen bench and her owner's cutting onions, and the cat's like sitting there squinting because the air's obviously feeling spicy, but the cat doesn't know where it's coming from. It's the funniest thing. So I'm sorry to kind of ruin this really, really sweet moment. That's what's just run through my mind. Yeah, they knocked on the door that morning and a long 6 days of Coast Guard search. I can't imagine what that must have been like. Like, it would have been like that hope and then that sinking feeling in your gut as well. I'm so sorry, Grammy. That is awful. Good night, Reeps. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And I look forward to your next stream. I'm sorry I missed today. Somehow I don't think Mum watching a stream would have liked that for her birthday, which I think is just weird because your streams are so fun. But she wants what she wants. Alas. Yeah, that's it. Don't worry. Come next birthday, I'll have her converted. Don't you worry about it. I've got you. This is too close to the path. I think the path might be a bit too tight. Night, Missy. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll probably, honestly, we've been going for like 2.5 hours now. Gee, it's the longest one. So I'll probably head to bed shortly soon too. So yes, we'll have lovely sleeps. Have the sweetest of dreams. That's too tight for sure. That one. I don't want to. Okay, that's got to go, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's it, Grammy, isn't it? Like, it's really lovely to have met you all. I'm so grateful. Okay, so we'll walk down. Does this area look weird to you guys as well? I feel like it looks weird. That needs to go up, which I'm sad to lose that reed there. That needs to go up, and that needs to go. Yeah, 100%. It's I'm so grateful just for all of you, truly. It's really been, like, I don't want to say life-changing, but like also like life-changing. Let's chuck that there and we'll fill that up. And then that way we can chuck, oh, did I put it away? We could chuck some more fencing there. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Hold on. There it is. Oh, I'm so sorry that you felt alone though. But I'm glad that you don't feel alone anymore. Yeah, absolutely. This is like Mum's birthday was a stressful kind of event with it all going wrong and trying to organise it and everything. So this has been really good. And it's been an enormous day and I'm exhausted, but it doesn't feel, I don't feel tired. Like, I know I'm tired, but I don't feel tired. Do you know what I mean? It's, yeah. I do want that to go down a little bit. Look at that sky. That's so pretty. James did such an amazing job. I'm so grateful for James and his hard work. Like, and I know we all have things like a laundry list of things that we'd like to add to the game. I love how much he cares about his game and what he's added already. Like, he's not rushing anything. Everything is intentional. Everything that's put in is intentional. Like, there's clear design, the thoughts going into it, all of that. I love it. I love that this lights up, actually. That green light there. Would having two, would that be too much? Is two too much? Do I have one there? No. Okay, let's grab another shard. Oh, it was the tin sheets, wasn't it? Yes. See, look at this. Crafted stack 2. I know what I just said about James. He is joking with this right now. He's pulling my leg. He's pushing me off a cliff. Unreal. I've got words to have with him. Most of them are nice. There we go. I love the way that pops. I love that. Alright, let's walk through. And just the subtle little lights there needs to be a light here. Subtle little lights walking through this. There's going to need to be another one there, which is going to cost another shard. Another shard, mind you. And I know that probably seems like I'm being really pedantic. For those of you who missed the start of the stream, I almost had an improved dirt printer. This island, the way I play, is almost 100% vanilla, save for the little town plaza there. Everything is grinded for. So I grinded for all of my dirt printers, except for the one that I found in the recycling bin. But I grinded for all of them, and I finally have enough Baconium bars to get the improved dirt printers, but I'm missing shards now. James really said, I want you to suffer, and I heard him, because I'm here, I'm suffering. I am suffering here. Oh, I gotta tell you. Mine run. Yeah, absolutely. But see, the thing is, right, it's a simple, right? Just do a mine run. But I need 10 ruby shards. How many do I have? I've got 3 at the moment. So yeah, I need 7 more ruby shards from the mine run. But then I need another 4 to get down to the undergrove to get the bloody emerald shards. He's gonna want an organ next. Oh, I tell you. All right, let's go to sleep. Have a final little walk through, I think. Now I'm all steamed up again, and it's not even Melvin's fault this time. Somebody, yes, please. Why is that shining? Yeah, I would love that, actually. We can, we'll need to lock that in. There's so much to do. I'll consider, my whole plan for this island is to kind of have it, make over it all. I want it all made over. So, a lot of work to do. So make sure you smash that subscribe button if you're keen to see it. We're going to be doing it in small, very painful, bite-sized bits. Don't you worry. So let's walk through this through the day. Like I haven't done it 50,000 times before. More booty shots. I do. Oh, Sunny, I do. Yeah, this is going to turn out really nice. I've just got to do like the second half. And I've got to make this area a little bit more fantasy. I wish we could, similar to like the butterfly perfume, right? I wish we had an item that we could place down that would attract some sort of bug or something. You know, like a placeable butterfly perfume. Or even like a flower that attracts different bugs based on the season. That would be cool. And I think that will add a lot of life to this. So yes, I'm going to have a quick fly. I don't think it's going to be as impressive flying, but we're going to do it anyway. Like coming through. These trees are so big. That's limit. They're at the limit. I need a thesaurus on hand. Yeah, but eventually that's going to come all the way around here to Franklin's. I wish we could move those telly towers as well. That would add a lot. Even if it's in like the general vicinity, you know, or if we could lift them to put some pathing underneath them, that would be amazing. But I just want to have a look at, I'm flying the wrong way, at the skyline. Let's go over here to the town hall. Flawless aerial athleticism right there. Just beautiful work. Okay, so from here I can see there's already where my head is. There's going to need to be something to break up all those rocks. We're going to need like trees and flowers and stuff. We're going to extend the forest out. And maybe even like have a little picnic or something area there and have the forest around it. How about some of the magpie plushies? Oh, Nancy, that is brilliant. Absolutely. I don't think I have. I've got one. I'll need to wait until summer comes around again. That is brilliant stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, I think breaking up those rocks, building this out, and that skyline, it's going to be really pretty. Excellent. I'm really quite happy with that. Are we liking this? Are we happy with this? Yeah, if we could just give me that external validation that I need before I'm able to sleep soundly at night. Let's sit on this one. What way is that? This way. It's looking great. Thank you, Sarah. I can sleep now. I paused. I waited. Good grief. Brilliant. Well, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I've had such a lovely time having you all here with me. I loved our high moments and our, more serious moments, and just building this together has been such a treat. Thank you, Azzy. Again, my self-esteem skyrocketing. So thank you all so much. I hope you have wonderful nights, evenings, mornings, days. I hope your neck feels better, Sarah. I hope our mothers all have wonderful birthdays, or that we have beautiful moments looking down on us. And with that, keep your standards low, keep your hopes high. We'll see you next time.